we're going to get the team fight attack damage, technically, Sejuani, in pair with the double melee solo laners here for NRG. I love this comp. They've got the answer for the bottom side push. They've got the attack triangle of their top side of the map.
But this is what we're talking about, right? You just go for long range for Weibo. So now you have to make sure that you're pulling off these engages well, but also early for NRG. Caitlyn being able to set up traps, Jace being able to poke you out. The opportunity to even just like take space and control that is so strong for Weibo. So for NRG, it's about getting early control, getting towards the objectives first, and not allowing Weibo that opportunity.
And I want to see if Contracts on this Sejuani can make an early move to Palafox. Contracts and Palafox, the duo, has been at the forefront of this team so often. And when you have Sejuani plus Yone and you jump on the Jace, your Yone E's, your Sejuani gets in there, you hold the Q, and you use that stun priority. If they can take control of mid lane, then maybe they can make that leak into the other lanes.
The dream team fight setup for NRG is Yone being able to ult everybody together, throw Rumble ult over the top of it, True Shot Barrage over the top of it. If they can wombo this combo, they've got a shot. But like you already said, Dagda, between Caitlyn traps and Heimerdinger turrets, Maokai saplings, there are so many obnoxious little traps that the side of Weibo can set up to utilize their zone control and their range, that if NRG messes up even a little bit, one wrong step, all of a sudden everybody's at half HP, the fight's over before it starts.
And I think we're going to see a split in priorities here on both sides because of that, right? I think when you're NRG, it's like, hey, can I play around my top side? Triple threat when it comes towards proccing the Sejuani stun because we're on melee, fantastic, thumbs up. Look towards bot side, you want to try and play for this Caitlyn Heimerdinger, get that push. Karma is somewhat good at being able to deny some of that with that ult Q combo, but you need to be able to let them get that vision, allow them to get to the turret, and Weibo have been so good at playing around bot, they have to see if they can do it one more time here against NRG.
Now it's Contracts invading Weiwei this time around.
And the bottom lane will leak over here. Karma already coming, Ignar heading up.
Crisp also rotating. He's only got 300 HP here on the Heimerdinger. Weiwei throws the sapling over the wall, goes in after Ignar. The follow-up comes out from the grenade. A lot of damage on Ignar, who has to flash away. Weiwei's ready for the follow. First blood over to Crisp. They even secure the blue. They might even find enough damage back on the Contracts. Now who has to flash away? Weiwei survives. Crisp coming up and making the plays.
There was no FBI. He never came across the play, wasn't able to get into position, was fighting light that whole time, and it means that NRG can't win out on the play.
I feel like that's a bit of hubris from Ignar, walking into the brush, right into the face of Maokai.
Speaking of Weiwei, he's once again going after his favorite thing. Contracts his chicken camp. Jumping in now with a twisted advance. Xiaohu coming around to help him. Contracts! What was that? What was that?
His Q got dodged. That was like watching a matador, you know? The bull charges forward. He thought his Q was just gonna bump into Weiwei there, but he goes right through him. Weiwei, pretty smooth moves on a big old tree, dodging him out right into the hands of Xiaohu, rotating over from the Jace push on mid. And it is going from bad to worse. 2 kills now for Weibo, and Weibo on series point to make semi-finals at Worlds.
Look at Weiwei. He's like, I'm going straight for the bot lane dive.
And he's already summoning up the twisted advance. FBI's gonna get caught out here at the beginning, gets cleansed, trying to get away from it still, flashing to drag Weiwei with him, but it ain't gonna matter. FBI just gets shot to pieces. Light grabs the kill. 3-0 game for Weibo.
Weiwei is back in his home, bottom lane. Good force from him with the Maokai ultimate. They've got what they came for. They got the push. Weiwei wants a little bit more. Can he smite fight on this Contracts doesn't have his smite anymore. And Weiwei gets rooted up.
Yep, Weiwei rooted up. The Ignite comes down as well. Contract's still going after him. Gets the Arctic Assault that time, flashing after him. Palafox wants in here. They go in to facilitate the E. Palafox grabbing the kill. NRG is on the board.
A kill just where they need it. Into the hope here for NRG. The Yone getting some money to try and fund this team fight.
FBI cleanses. Just barely getting pipped by this twisted advance. Sets up then for Weibo.
Back to live. Palafox in a bad spot. He tries to use the Soul Unbound, but it's not going to get him away from this one. Xiaohu takes the kill. Weibo picking up their 4th kill of the game with control over the topside river. They immediately pick up the Herald as the prize.
Yeah, especially with Light getting that damage onto FBI on the bot side. Ignar trying to see if he can wrap around. He's beat Crisp to the punch, but can he get on towards Light to get a kill?
Ooh, Light trying to play super aggressively. Now he tries to get away as Ignar's going in. A little bit more damage. True shot barrage strikes true, and Light falls down. Xiaohu wanted to join in with a teleport just in case, but they couldn't save their AD carry in time.
They don't have FBI for this fight though on NRG side, so Weibo still in a position where they can try and contest. Not sure though, as they want to try and give this space over towards NRG. Palafox having push in mid, going to make things a bit easier for them to start to move over towards the bottom side.
Oh, Ignar, blink and you'll miss it. Xiaohu sets the trap, and Ignar walks right in. Weibo grabbed their 5th kill of the game as a TP summoned up for energy, and they want to try to get something back. Palafox arrives, but it's all too little and all too late. Again, Energy cannot get the CC chain they need to guarantee these kills. Even when they find that first part of it, the rest isn't there. Palafox versus the Shy up in the top part of the map. Soul Unbound. Oh no! A rock to the face! Learn your place! The Shy absolutely decimates him there in the 1v1. That wasn't even close. Dokla now losing to Xiaohu in the bottom lane. Drops the equalizer. It ain't gonna matter. Flashing the auto attacks. Weibo is just better.
That's the Xiaohu that did so much work for them in the regular season. All right, Weibo really came to play now. The Shy pushing on top turret, Light pushing on mid turret, Energy trying to fight back!
They want to try to find something here, but again, it's just Crisp and Weiwei knowing their limits and backing off once Energy try to make a move.
And NRG, they need to try and find Weibo while they're split, but they're not really in a position to even go for it because Palafox, he's trying to catch the wave mid.
FBI and the rest of Energy trying to take control over this bot side river and set up for the
He's
Drake.
gone!
Xiaohu's already on a rampage. Palafox is gone. The Twisted Advance is out. Equalizer over the top, but Dokla's going to be the target here as Xiaohu finally shut down. FBI taking the credit on that one, but he's traded back over to Dokla, who dies to Light. Meanwhile, Ignar makes an escape to the Hex Gates, and now Weiwei and the rest of Weibo have control over this Drake. They have control over the river. They have a 4v3 on the Rift. Contracts, you don't want to go in there, buddy. It's no way out. Soul point over to Weibo.
And now Dokla may need to shift out of here.
I feel like every single time the camera pans to an isolated member of Energy, it's a Twisted Advance coming from the trees. They're alive, and they're after Energy. Weiwei 2-1-3 here on the Maokai, having another good showing.
And the amount of vision they have on this top side, there goes the Rift Tower. They know that NRG are not in a position to chase for this, so that's going to be the first tier 2 cracked open here for the Weibo side.
All right, Xiaohu going to finish up this turret with that Rift Rail as they teleport on it, actually. Energy are making a strike at a possible comeback. Can they get him? Contracts ult!
Palafox goes in. Xiaohu's a big target if they can take him down. He wants to disengage,
They got him.
but the damage on the Soul Unbound is enough to secure the kill. Now what about the counter punch? Energy trying to escape. Weiwei and the Shy still going forward. The Shy has the hull breaker. Very, very powerful if he's isolated. Remember, gives him a ton of extra resistances. Has teammates nearby him right now. And even though it's Weibo who lost a man, they're still feeling fine about the state of things.
Anything to your minions, the extra magic resist that gives to a cannon minion is absurd for a Rumble to try and deal with. So it sets up beautifully for Weibo to have that 4-man threat and then the sideline pressure. The sideline pressure, though, might come back to bite the Shy.
All right, Energy sending 3 men after him. Make it 4 as the TP's coming in. The Shy trying to fight these guys, just jumps back over the head, styling on him for now, but can he continue getting away? Twisted Advance over the top, True Shot Barrage to get it done. The Shy falls first. Equalizer now falling as Contract drops. Xiaohu's got the damage, and Palafox has to retreat. Weiwei leading the charge yet again with a Twisted Advance as Dokla barely stays alive. Weiwei having a flash out, double kill back over to Xiaohu. Palafox goes in, gets one back of his own. Light still trying to get another kill. There's so many low health bars on Energy. Weibo come out on top. It's a 2-for-2 trade, but the health bars favor Weibo.
Energy still trying to fight their way back into this game. They make another pick on the sideline. They get the Shy, they get his flash. Weibo, though, they walk away again. We've got FBI coming from the base. There's a Hex Gate here. They're going to go for it.
This is it.
Caitlyn traps.
Energy trying to approach on this, but Weibo, they know it's so huge if they get it. The engage is immediately going to find Crisp, but now Energy's got to be careful. The dragon's been claimed. The soul belongs to Weibo. The game belongs to Weibo. Everything's about to go to Weibo. Xiaohu's in a killing spree. 2 are already dead on Energy's side. Palafox is going to join him, and Weibo are merciless.
The first year that all 4 seeds of the LPL get to a quarterfinals, and Weibo wants to show that they belong in a semifinals as well. They find the fight and they immediately turn towards Baron.
Light just using that ace in the hole to chip away at the health of FBI, who does not have a lot of sustain. Palafox going over the wall, doesn't find anything with the ulti except a dab. Now they got the Maokai. The Shy's ready for the follow-up. He locks down 2. Ignor's dead. Dokla's dead. There's no chance left for NRG as FBI is sniped from downtown. A double kill. Back for Xiaohu. He's ready to silence the doubters, to quiet the haters. Weibo is going to go through those Nexus turrets like butter. Hope is a dangerous thing, and Weibo will crush the hopes of North America, crush the Nexus turrets, and crush this quarterfinal. They earn their place in the semifinals.